What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How we doing this morning? Good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? How we doing out there, man? Who do we got here with us today? We got Athena, Soggy, Kelly, Cryonics. What's up, brother? Drew, how are we this morning, man? Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Today is a pretty important day for me. I've got to do some grinding. Yesterday we were trying to put together a video for you guys in mono blue mill. We switched to Azorius mill, then I tried an ETB deck, then we tried a landfall deck, and needless to say, we got our butts kicked for 24 hours straight. So we are at the bottom of platinum and there is no video today, so I figured we'd just go live, casually grind up hopefully as close to diamond as we possibly can get it. We need to get to diamond so we stop going backwards. So today I was thinking, with the deck list that we're gonna be playing, is probably gonna be my Naya Counters deck that we just adjusted. I feel like that's been really good. And then Colorless was, you know, winning some games too, so we'll try that again. And maybe we'll mix in some like some rabbits. I really like this deck a lot, this Heir Apparent deck. I know it has no new cards, but I did just make some adjustments to this deck too, and I've been really having a lot of fun with it. So these are going to be the choices for today's grind, but hopefully, like I said, maybe we get the diamond ideally, but I don't know if it's going to be that easy. We'll see. But we'll kick things off with Naya Counters. I've had the most success with that deck, of course, like usual. I tried Abzan life gain deck. It did not work for me. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been having some good success with that one. We can even mix that one in a little bit. I like that one a lot. Sorry to hear that you've been struggling with it. Ooh, someone just hit me right in the eye. But again, thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you very much for being here this morning. Yeah, the standard ladder right now, man, everything is just so fast. Like, I tried this oh, that's not a good draw. I tried this mono blue mill deck with Kitsune's ability, and then I tried to mix it in with Azorius because I know everybody's been doing the Demir package with that card, and so I wanted to try something a little bit different. And man, it was so glass cannon, man. Everybody was like finishing games, like every game was like, if I didn't get my turn 4 mill, I would lose. It was just crazy. It was crazy. Well, they have a hex here, so that's gone. All right, don't know what took so long, but they finally play the hex. What's up, man? My GPU died and I took my motherboard with it. Just got back up and running a new PC. How's the new set? Haven't gotten to check it out yet. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. PC problems are the worst. The new set's fun though. I've been having a lot of fun actually. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. All right, the opponent's running potentially, I mean, are they going to turn for us here? Are they going to turn for us with Cavero and just win the game? That sounds fun. That's what I'm saying, man. The meta has just been unbelievably fast. Everything's a turn 4 win these days. I mean, they've got what they need in the yard. Let's see if they've got the Cavero. Okay, no Cavero. That's good. But man, I can't keep anything on the board. All right, milling me for 2. That's fine. Let's choose a white source here. We're gonna try this again because it just so happens it works out nicely with our Sheltered by Ghosts as an option to take the monuments. So hopefully that's good enough. They keep touching my stuff. Stupid Cavero. Yeah, I when I first saw Cavero, I thought it was such a cool card, like genuinely such a cool card. But man, little did I know it would become what it became, and I can't stand it now. It's the worst. And the opponent with a 3rd hex is unreal. Some would say improbable, but it's okay. All right, let's get a counter on the Anim here. I can't even get an attack through the opponent's lines here. not the start we wanted here. Sure. They mill us for another 2. We're down to 11 in the graveyard. We're not worried yet about the monument, but I'm sure it's coming. Sure, attack my hand. I'm down to 1 card in hand. I wonder which card they take here. Actually, very curious. Okay. I think I like that card better anyways. I don't love the fact that I just drew into a land though. That's not fun. All right, rough start. Definitely a rough start. All they got to do now is blow up the men in black and it's over. This is what I'm saying though. Yesterday was a bit of a rough one for me, man. We were getting steamrolled all day long, and looks like it's carrying over to today. Tough day. Ooze is so good against Cavero. The ooze? The ooze. Like, are we talking about like scavenging ooze? Yeah, scavenging ooze is really good. Oh, I'm sorry. You mean the ooze? The ooze. I gotcha. No, the ooze, the brand new card. I know what you're talking about. We actually took that out. We actually took the ooze out of this deck, but we should probably add it back in. It's actually probably worth having another, like maybe. Yeah, we should probably add it back in, huh? I forgot that card was called the ooze. Let's do. Yeah, let's just do. Well, having 3 is probably really good, especially with what we've been seeing. I took it out only because I wanted to add in the ramp to try to speed up the process of you know, getting to my 4 drops as fast as possible. How many lands are we running? 22. I think we could probably cut Sally Pride. I think Sally Pride's a little bit of a win more. Like, if we're getting Sally Pride down late in the game, we've probably already won the game at that point. Probably. I wish I could gamble with the odds of Shuffler gives. I know, right? 4 of a kind. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. You got this? No, unfortunately, we got our butts kicked. Maybe it's just me, but I almost insta-quit when I see the decks, and I love playing mill, but not when it's too easy. That's how I kind of feel about it, right? It's like, I don't mind mill decks. I really don't. We're actually, again, I was trying to put together a mill deck yesterday, but I was trying to make it very fun and like, you know, Kitsune sort of package, but it was very difficult because when you can just mill the opponent out with a sweeper and then monument, I mean, there's really no other better way to do it. I mean, Kitsune is cool and everything, but it doesn't compare to a rupture, you know what I mean? That's a good card to draw there, but I think we're gonna start things off here with the Weaver so we can utilize that additional mana. And we got Azorius potentially Control. So we know the opponent's probably about to hit us with the old No More Lies, right? Yeah, they definitely have No More Lies for sure. Get Lost. Okay, Get Lost is good because we get the map tokens, and the map tokens will obviously lead into more counters for us, so that's good. But this is just another absolutely terrible matchup for us. Back-to-back sort of control-y decks. Hey Swayze, hey chat, what's going on? How you doing? This month plat is harder than ever. Yeah, I know, I've been feeling it, man. I've been feeling it bad. You know what? Should I have done that or should I? Yeah, I think getting this down now is probably the move. It doesn't matter. I mean, we know they're sitting on you know, Day of Judgments and probably split ups and all that nonsense, Ultimas. So I don't expect to win this one. We're gonna try our best, of course, but I just don't expect to win it. Stock up's gonna make it to where they can find their extra land drop, no problem. We know they're Probably searching for one here based on that play. Yeah. All right, let's take the stock up. Not that it matters, but it's a really good card. I just gonna get I just know it's a Day of Judgment, so it's like it's so hard for me to justify playing this. I think I'm just gonna play this and try to draw some more cards to replace itself for when I do lose it. Okay, really? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Okay, sure. All right, spell snare. Well done. I mean. That's such a bummer. That's so crazy to me. Because I could have played the Ouroboros, which would have got around that. And it would have been nice. Oh, someone just rang my doorbell. Hold on one second. Okay, well, Ultima, that definitely ends our game. Sorry about that. Somebody rang the doorbell, and I was like, that was weird. Our water, I guess our water meter or something like that is bad, and the guy's fixing it, so. We had no water for a little while. That's okay. Oh, man. Today's a bad day, huh? Today's a rough day. I mean, it's only 2 losses. It's only 2 losses. Let's keep our head high. It's just 2 unbelievably bad matchups to start this whole thing off, so. Feels bad. I mean, Ultima was just crazy too because it gets all of my artifacts and stuff too, which it's just a good time. It's all control, I know, right? Sup, Swayze and Mob, what's going on, Fearless? How you doing? Seems like a very small set. I got a pre-order bundle and have at least one of the majority of the cards. It does kind of feel like a small set. I was thinking about that yesterday when I was looking at some of the cards to make a new deck, and I'm like, man, we've kind of like already done all the things that majorly I wanted to do. So, yeah, it was pretty quick how we got through most of that stuff. Inks, thank you so much for the Martin Bob membership. Thank you so much. Welcome to the team. Appreciate you. Welcome. Thank you for the membership, brother. I appreciate that a lot. I hate playing these decks when they don't ever do anything but keep me from playing. I mean, that's the idea, though. I mean, it's a necessary evil, unfortunately. All right, let's get this down and hopefully actually get some ramp going here. We're up against another green player, so we might have a chance here to get off the ground to do our thing. All right, or not. Mossborn Hydra on turn 2 or turn 3. Not good. Soggy Cilantro, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you, brother. That's amazing. Guys, please show some love to Soggy for the 5 gifted. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Soggy. I appreciate that. Sorry, my brain's a little scattered right now. I can hear my dog barking and then the water guy ringing the bell, and now I'm getting my butt kicked in every game. But Soggy, I appreciate the 5, man. Thank you so very much, brother. I might have to go get my dog in a second now because he will not stop barking because he sees water guys out front, so he thinks he has to yell at them for the next 20 minutes while they work. Hopefully he stops. I'm gonna give him a minute, but yeah, that most certainly should do it here because this is gonna get to like about 300 damage in a single turn with the Ice Till Explorer. As far as curves go, that was probably one of the better ones I've ever seen. Tifa on turn 2 would have been the only thing to make it better. All right, I'm switching deck lists here, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I had a lot of success with this deck yesterday, like a lot, but apparently not so great today. What deck list do I want to run, though, is the thing, because I have 2 other ones that I definitely wanted to run. Colorless again. You know what? Let's try Colorless again. I mean, we were winning games with it yesterday, so you know what? I want to play air rabbits first. I think the rabbits have been awesome. I want to try them again. We played Swayze versus the Mob the other day, and I played the rabbits deck, and it just reminded me about how fun it was. So I looked at it again, and I noticed that if I could put kin binding in this deck, it's actually even better, which is insane. So we threw some kin binding in here, and I played it yesterday, and it was pretty fun. I'm gonna try this one though and see what happens. See if we can get a little bit of a mix up here on matchups, maybe mono black, maybe cats, maybe. I haven't updated my cats deck, but I am going to very soon. I definitely want to make an update. Now the thing with the cats deck is I'm really bummed out that most of the cats that we've been seeing that we're getting are all 5 drops, and the 5 drop slot is so contested because what's better than a Regal Caracal? You know, almost nothing. We obviously did just get the new 5 drop cat though in white that I want to try out. I don't know, there's a lot there, but I just the curve is so difficult for me, in my opinion, to figure out. I think I'm gonna go Caretaker's Talent here. I don't know. This is such an odd card for them to have thrown down here already to start things off, because it's like it's got the menace, you know. There's a really strong possibility I lose the game here next turn if they drop down Bloodletter Aquazats, but I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, because me getting down a Quest Caller just to chump block does me no good. So what we're hoping for here is that we can top deck 2 Heir Apparents, like get one off of this and then you know, draw into one naturally. That's the goal. If I can get 2 Heir Apparents with the Quest Caller down, we're gonna be fine. Candy Trail's a weird one. All right, so we're gonna lose half of our life total after the damage has been resolved. Go down to 5. Come on, Heir Apparent, yes, and then we need one more. Okay, not what I wanted. That's okay though. We'll do this, and we'll send this back. And I mean, we're very, very close to the thing. I mean, we just need one more Heir Apparent. Come on. I do wonder though. I do wonder if we're able to get through this, man. I don't know. Kin binding was cool. Kin binding was definitely cool. I needed rabbits for immediate effect here. Okay, that actually, in my opinion, only helps me out in the long run. Wow, missed again. All right. That's fine. Yeah, I think them attacking in with the floor one there and me having the double block would have been pretty rough. I'm glad they actually decided to sweep the board there. It helped me, I think. Okay, I do need a rabbit now though, like desperately. Caretaker's Talent. Yeah, no. I probably should have kept the I probably should have kept that on top, if I'm being completely real. Now we're gonna be chump blocking to save our lives here, hope maybe. Neil, thank you so much for the $10 in the super chat. I appreciate that. Hey Swayze, don't get down. You gotta smile with all these turtles around. No matter what, you're still a winner. A Bill, Dinos, and Triceratron Commander. Then eat these fools for dinner. Oh man, we just lost half our life again. Thank you so much for the 10. I appreciate that. Dinos, I don't know about dinos right now, but I'm not against it. I just don't know about dinos at the moment. Kin binding. Oh my gosh, that's so clutch actually. That is so clutch. Hold on. Hold on. You're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. No. No. Come on. We got this. Now that we've got kin binding, that changes everything, because now we're drawing cards. and we're potentially drawing more cards off the stone too. We could squeak this in. We can squeak this win in here, guys. It all comes down to whether or not they can find like something that can fly, obviously, or like a demon and an annex would be terrible. It's annex, huh? The breaker's fine. I was so close. I was so close, guys. Double removal is... How did they find that? How did they end up drawing that? Oh, the candy trail. The candy trail got them that extra card. Oh my gosh. That's a bummer. That is a huge bummer. But the vision was there. The vision was there. We were close. We were very close. Yo, what's good, everybody? What's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, it is. What do you think about the Ninjas deck? I think the Ninjas deck is very good. I just don't think a lot of people really want to see that right now just because it's been done a few times. So I've kind of stayed away from it. I like to stay away from things that have already been done. You know, if I see it done at least 2 or 3 times from other channels, I try to stay away from it for the most part. That one time you played Heir Apparent on its own was definitely a misplay. Oh, the Heir Apparent on its own was a misplay, you're saying? I guess it, yeah, I guess it could be a misplay for sure, because I could have saved it for another one. Let's start with an attack. I think I'm just gonna get this in, actually. I need to start scrying into some more lands. I guess I should have done that before combat, though. I wasn't sure if I was gonna play it, though. Thought I was gonna play this, and then I changed my mind last second there. Again, I'm not sure, but I think I'm gonna do this. Hopefully hitting a land drop. All right, so we're up against Soul-Tai. I'm guessing Reanimator, probably Cavero. I'm guessing they're gonna do Awaken or whatever here, and then fill up their graveyard and try to hit us with the Bringer of the Last Gift. It's so typical. I think we go here. And we go here. I mean, I could add some graveyard hate to this deck though too. I could add like Rest in Peace or something if I wanted to, but I don't know. I don't know. I have a lot of respect for the graveyard deck. Like, I want to make sure I've always got answers for it because it is super prevalent and super dangerous. But it's not like, as soon as I add in graveyard, you know, tactics to like stop them from getting the plays going, it's like I stop seeing the deck altogether. So it's like, it's always like a catch-22. Alrighty. Swing in. They're down to 8. I mean, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. There's the Bringer of the Last Gift. Here comes Cavero, and we lose the game, right? It's that easy. Turn 4 win. Man. It's that easy, guys. It's quite literally that easy. We're gonna win a game, I promise. We are gonna win a game. Should I just get really mean and just play control? I don't know, man. We're going colorless. Let's go colorless. Where's the Naya Counters deck? They got me well into Diamond so far. Some minor changes, mainly some removal. I just tried it to start things out here, and we went like 0-4 against control. So I switched it up. Losing to Candy Trail was brutal, I know. Just got the 7-win standard event with old Naya adding 2 Mikey and Leos. Howdy, good morning. What's going on, Blob? How you doing? We could probably go back to the Naya's deck, because I genuinely think Naya is a really, really good deck. I just think I got a little bit tilted there. Got pretty tilted. All right, let's, each opponent loses 2 life, has Death Touch. Let's get this down. Maybe just one Rest in Peace. Maybe just one Rest in Peace. I know, but then if you need it, you don't have it. It's like, what's the point of just running the 1, you know? This reanimator deck needs to die. How does Heir Apparent function collection-wise in the game? Are there more than 4 slots for it, or is there just one? Yeah, you just need 1 copy, and basically it'll give you infinite amount of Heir Apparents. It's a weird one. Okay, so we got life gain. Okay. Put graveyard tactics in and then you never see the deck for sure. I know it happens every time. Like as soon as I add in like Soul Guide Lantern, I never see a graveyard deck, you know? Swayze, give it some thought. I just posted a deck list in general on the Discord. Keep in mind that 7 land aura from Wednesday. These dinos aren't glass cannon, but check out the deck list. Honestly, I will. I'll check it out. I have no problem looking at that. Other ninjas you control get 1/1. Okay, so this is a ninjas deck. Zombie rat though. Lemur ally. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. It's a good card, but I don't want that. I want more lands. I need to get to my Nexus here as soon as possible. Exile each opponent's graveyard. No. I mean, 3 damage is fine. It's whatever. That's not fine though. I guess we should have expected that, huh? So this says that during your turn, you may cast creature spells with power toughness 1 or less from the graveyard. Yikes. That's a good card to have right there for sure. It's going to count for the next 2 lands. Let's draw a card. Ugin. Ugin is a great card to draw for sure, but I think, I mean, I can't really afford to take 8 here. I can't afford to do much of any of this stuff, man. I'm gonna have to make a block I don't want to make here. It is what it is. I mean, we're just dead anyways. Let's be real. Just another L. Yeah, I think we gotta go back to Naya Counters for a little bit. I need to make some adjustments though. Yeah, we need to blow up this because I can't block it. And I guess, I mean, we're gonna give this back regardless. I can either trade with this and take 6, giving this back, or I can just chump this. I guess I'll chump this. I'm gonna gain 2 life back here too, and I can play Nexus and then get down Krang as a blocking indestructible card, which is really nice. They had another one. Oh, it came back from the graveyard because of this ability. Got it. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get this down. I need to get down Krang so I can make some blocks here. But it's still a bit of an issue I'm having here because it's like I want to maybe get, you know, one of these down so I can get Ugin down next turn, but I couldn't afford to because, you know, 8 damage and, you know, that's gonna end up killing us. But anyways, Cadillac Jack, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Welcome. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel, man. It means a lot. All right, we're just gonna eat this. 2, 3, 4 damage. Oh boy. Okay. That pumps the field. Is it only pump the field when it enters or what? No, it already was pumping the field. I wonder why they did that. I guess because it had a finality counter on it they wanted to get off. I don't know. I guess. I think we might be okay. I don't know. I'm gonna be able to get 2 more blockers this turn that are gonna be indestructible again and produce mana for us for the Ugin in the following turn. I think we're fine. I think we might pull this off. It's gonna be a little bit, but I think we got there. It took us a little while, but we're getting there. Okay, another rat. That's fine. An UFO. Nexus, go ahead, and then here we go. We're gonna get some extra ramp here going. And these both have indestructibility. We love that. Decline that. No attacks. So we got plenty of blockers now. Could get an UFO down, but that's probably not the play. Actually, it might be the play. Oh my goodness, my doorbell rang again. Okay, I don't know what's going on today, guys. I apologize. This has been the messiest, wildest stream of my life. Give me a second. Okay, I was muted there. Let's make some blocks, hopefully not lose this game because I'm not paying attention. Okay, you get blocked. You get blocked. And you get blocked. I take 2. Hopefully I take 2, but we all know that they're gonna get some sort of pump here of some sort, I guess. I don't know, they got a splinter, but that's not really... That's pretty good. Those are attacking, right? So 3. Oh no, they're all pumped up by 1, right? All right, we lost the game. That's actually crazy. 2, 4, 6, 8. Wow, we actually lost the game. They had 1 card in hand and it was enough. They had 1 card in hand and it was enough. What a day. Cheers to that. All right. Naya Counters. All right, let's make some adjustments here. Naya Counters. So where have we been struggling with this one? Obviously against Control, and which is always seemingly going to be a bad matchup, right? You would think. Control's a bad matchup, and then we fixed the graveyard problems with the ooze, but I think I need to go down to just 2 oozes instead and just bring back that 4th Halana. The ramp is good. I feel like having Sheltered by Ghosts is really nice. You know what? I think what I'm gonna do, because I really want to get my Pollinator back in this deck, right? Pollinator is like a really good 1-drop too to kind of kick things off with Badgermole Cub. But I gotta cut 4 cards here. That's gonna be really tricky. So let me think. I feel like Sheltered by Ghosts has been really good. I don't know, man. It's between these 2 cards. I feel like it's between these 2 cards. All right, Anim, I think you're the one I'm cutting. I don't know, man. Maybe we just go 1 ooze here. We are like turbo ramping now, hopefully to end the game a lot faster. I don't know. Mikey and Leo actually might be the cut. I don't know. Are Mikey and Leo the cut here? I guess let's try that out. I don't know. I think. Oops. Where'd my face go? Oh. The cam was turned off from before. My bad, guys. My face, I thought my face was there the whole time. All right, we're gonna try Naya Counters again. I think cutting the Anim was probably not the play, but the agent is so good, man. It's so good. What's the dog doing? The dog's just going crazy, dude. The doorbell rings. My dogs are like ready to go at it with anybody. I want Gaia's Blessing back in standard for the mill decks. I forget what that card does. Which one is it? What does that do again? Gaia's Blessing. I do remember that card though. The name is familiar. I get to go first. This hand looks great. I've got the ramp. Hopefully it's enough. I'm currently dog and house sitting right now. 2 of the sweetest pups ever. My dogs are really sweet. My the one you heard barking though, he's very loud. He's very scary sounding and very loud, but he's really not. He's not a tough dog. I mean, you guys have seen him probably. Marshall is not at all a tough guy. All right, we're gonna tap this for green. Get this out, bring this down. I really hate that we have to resort to the old tactics though so much. I hate that we have to lean into the whole ramping with Badger Mole Cub stuff, but you really do, man. You gotta move fast. You gotta be quick about things. All right, sure. All right, that's nice. Yeah, let's get this down. And I guess immediately let's protect. Well, the ward doesn't matter, does it? No, it does not. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I could do this, couldn't I? Yeah, and then I could. Yeah, no, that was right. That was right. I'm sorry. I was very confused on how that did that. I think that was right. I think that was right. I thought for a second there I could just tap this land and or leave this land open, but that's not how that works. All right, no blocks. Sorry, just thinking out loud right now. A couple options here, couple options. This would untap this, right? So I guess that's pretty good. I keep forgetting I only have 3 mana. That's the problem, because these don't count for additional mana, which means I'd have to untap another or tap another creature here. Guess we'll tap you. All right, that untaps that though. We get this in. Put the counters here. Okay, we're looking pretty good. We're looking really good actually. We've got the agent, the shelter in hand. Really two great cards in hand. Battlefront. If they're able to find like a collector's cage though, that'd be horrible, right? Another Corpse of the Lost wouldn't help them too much here, I don't think. Shelter by Ghost would be terrible. Nowhere to Run would be pretty terrible. Shelter by Ghost would be pretty terrible. So unreal. Okay. I mean, we're gonna have to chump block this, right? I mean, it's 8 damage. I guess I don't have to chump block it because I need the mana, right? Like I have 2. Okay, come on, bud. I've got 1, 2, and then I need to pay the 2 ward, right? So 1, 2, and then 1, 2. I guess I still have this technically, but I'd have to tap Michelangelo. I think I'm gonna go no blocks here. I think that's the plan, no blocks. And then we'll get back. We'll get back the Halana, I think is the priority at the moment. And then this will untap because of Halana, right? No, it doesn't. Nice. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I could do this though. Check this out. So I could do this. Put a counter on this. Tap this. Gosh, it's so complicated. All right, and that's gonna pump up Mikey to 7. Very nice. Okay. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. I love that Michelangelo like double counters things. That really helped a lot there. Another Shelter by Ghost would be terrible. Nowhere to Run. I guess that's okay. That still puts me in a bad spot here though, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. I mean, we're not dead though. So I guess that's cool. I guess that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's get this back down, untap this. And then we tap this. What a complicated game. I don't know why my clicking there was not working. Pump up Mikey again. I mean, gaining 10 life seems like the play, right? All right, that'll work. Man, losing Badger Mole Cub early on was making this game so much harder than it needs to be. And they get a seam rip. That's a bummer. They get to bypass the Shelter by Ghost as well. Well, I mean, the Shelter by Ghost did a very good job of, you know, keeping us in this thing. And we're still okay. We get this back maybe. Which means I can trade this one, no problem. Well, if I switch now, though, I guess they keep this guy alive, but that's fine. Are they gonna take damage for these? Oh, they are. Well, then they're definitely cooked here. Yeah, GG's. Let's go. We got a win, guys. Oh my God, we're on the winning column right now. Wild one lander. I know, right? Your mana is light. The lands killed me. I know, but hey, we're doing it. We did the thing, man. We did the thing. Oh man, you can tap the mutagen token. I know I could tap the mutagen token, but I wanted to use it as well, so I was kind of stuck between like the decision between that and the Shelter was always really nice to tap too. The Shelter's always the best thing to tap. Is he named after Eminem? That's hilarious that you brought that up because in fact, yes, he is. He is. Marshall. You know what's so funny about our dogs' names is me and my wife, when we got our first dog, Iggy, we were really, really young. And at the time, we were trying to think of like a dog name for her. And I was like, oh, it's gotta be a cool girl name though. Like what girls are like famous girls are cool or whatever. And we literally were driving home and Iggy Azalea popped on the radio. And I was like, Iggy's kind of a cool dog name. So we named her Iggy. And then, when we got Marshall, she's like, should we keep the rapper theme going? I was like, I guess, yeah, Marshall's cool. That's literally how we decided their names. District mascot with Mikey is really good. Turn 1, turn 2. District mascot? What is that? District mascot. I know that card name. District mascot. Oh, this guy here. Enters with the 1/1 counter on it. Remove 2 1/1 counters from this creature. Destroy artifacts when this creature attacks while saddled. Put a 1/1 counter on it. Oh yeah, because it turned once, put a counter, and then turn 2, Mikey, it saddles with it, and then it gets to go to 3. That is pretty ridiculous, I won't lie. I can't lie, that's a pretty ridiculous card. And it destroys artifacts and enchantments? Or just artifacts? Just artifacts. I guess that does change things a little bit. I mean, I definitely wouldn't mind looking into that later for sure. It's a pretty fast start. Pretty quick start. Elixir is a great card for anti-mill, plus gives life gain. Good morning, Swayze. What's going on, Lexicon? How you doing? Heck of a board state with 2 lands. I know, right? I'm 15-6 with the counters list. I'm glad, man. That makes me really happy. I was struggling with it hard today to start things off, so I'm glad we're finally getting the ball rolling here. Hopefully we can pick up a couple of wins in a row now. The counters deck has always been my go-to for ranking, and yesterday I had some really good success with it, just kind of messing around. I was like tempted to try to get into diamond early on before I started recording. And I got pretty high up in platinum, and I was like, okay, we're high enough now that I can maybe just start recording with some other stuff. And I lost everything. My rank went all the way back down. Let's go green. And funny enough, I think I'm actually just going to attach this right now. I know that might seem a little strange, but what it's going to do is it's going to help me ramp into these on turn 3 next turn. So this may seem like a bit of a weird play to some, but I think it's the right call because it's technically another land I can use for mana now because of the Pollinator's ability, which means we get Ouroboros or Halana next turn. We're clearly against the graveyard yet again, but we did add the ooze into the deck, so hopefully we can find the ooze. We only have 2 of them though, which is This is kind of the catch-22 of I was just gonna say this is the problem with having the ooze, is that if you only have 2 and you really need it, it's gonna be hard to find. I'm not gonna play it yet. There's nothing for me to really take away from them, and I am really afraid of Awaken. Awaken is a very scary card. So if they blow up the ooze too early, it's gonna be wraps. Well, that was lucky. This is the first time I think I've ever gotten lucky. Today, at least. All right. We are cooking. They are on path for lethal here. I actually didn't even need the ooze for this one, it looks like. Because there's no bringer of the last gift in the yard. So, I mean, whatever they do right now, they have to try to get the yard filled up with the right card. So, I think we're safe. Okay. They're going to try to use that to chump block and hopefully get the bringer of the last gift in the yard. All right, and then this is where we break their spirit. I know we've already got lethal anyways, and there's not anything they can really do, but I'm going to play the ooze just to break their spirits here. Because I really don't like these graveyard players, and I want them to feel the pain. You know what? Just for even more good measure. Enjoy that. This is what we call flawless victory. Flawless victory. I didn't know Doubling Season had turtle treatment card. Just got one. Essay, thank you so much for the 39 months with the Marty, my brother. I appreciate that very much. Nice. A morning stream. Hope everything has been great. It's been amazing, man. Thank you for asking. It's been a little while since I've seen your name pop up. I think, right? But yeah, thank you for the 39 months, man. Appreciate you. Let's keep this. Yeah, this is fine. This is very good. Live about a half hour, or live about a half hour from Eminem. That's crazy. Formation Breaker is a card I run in my counters deck. Unblockable, pretty much. Formation Breaker. Unblockable, huh? With the one I made with the district mascot. Okay, let's go double, obviously, on the Badgermole Cub. That's kind of crazy. Kind of bananas. All right, I get to unload my entire hand before they get a third turn, which seems very fair. Very fair magic. I mean, ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Oh, I needed to use that for red source. My bad. Okay, I guess I don't get to unload my entire hand. That's okay though. Yeah, I guess we send this in. Because why not? Yeah, I guess I just realized how many green sources I have. I need another white source. All right, so are they gonna attack with their board currently the way it is? Because that'd be kind of crazy, right? And GG's, yeah. I was gonna get down Michelangelo too, which is gonna get really crazy. And all of a sudden we can't lose. Look at that. All of a sudden we can't seem to lose. Oh man, that's magic for you. That's why you gotta keep your head up. Because even though it gets hard, and I obviously struggle with it myself, but when you go on these big losing streaks, it's like, you feel like, man, am I really a bad player now? Is my deck trash? Like all these things, and the next thing you know, you go on a big run. I hate Graveyard too. It was satisfying. Yeah, super satisfying. Yeah, I've been working nights for the past 2 months, almost 3 years. Been super tired and busy. I'm sorry, man. That's tough. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm glad we could you know, do some more early morning streams. I hope to do them a little bit more often, but yeah, it's good to see, man. I'm gonna keep this. I want to lead into this. This could be really important. You just never know. So I guess that's got to go. All right. So it's auras. So I wish I would have kept. Wish I would have kept that. Would have been pretty good, I think. Unfortunately, the opponent's going to hit me with like a seam rip or a sheltered. Oh, they didn't. Wow. No seam rip and no sheltered there. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Let's get this down. Let's get down to Mikey. Seems good. Ban the Cub, honestly. I mean, it doesn't need banning, but like, I wouldn't care if it got banned. But it would make our deck you know, not competitive against a lot of this other nonsense that I hate a lot more. So I guess I'd be pretty against it, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Man, that thing flies. This does have reach though, but it's like, yeah, I guess that's fine. Badger Mole Cub. I think we try to race them here. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe we play defense. I think maybe defense is probably the smarter play here. This thing goes to 5 power though, which means I cannot block it at the moment. That's a problem. It's a pretty big issue, actually. It's sheltered by ghosts. No, seam rip. Nice. Okay, seam rip's gonna steal the Michelangelo. Those go up in power. Oh, they're just gonna keep pumping up the aerialist. I mean, my only hope here would be to find sheltered by ghosts. That's pretty much it. Because the Weaver has, or the air, I keep calling it the Weaver. The aerialist has gotten way too big. It's just too big to deal with. I don't know why I get the aerialist and the Weaver card mixed up so much. I always call them by different names. I mean, we could get super, super lucky here. All it takes is one shelter and we win. Nope, not quite. Not quite. Well, I can chump block though. Could chump block. Let's just do that. Sure. Pump this up, I guess. No attacks. I don't want to play the ooze right now because if I play the ooze, I'm gonna have to tap down another 2 creatures and I need them to block for me this turn. Okay. I mean, they drew 1 card. They didn't play it, so it could be Shard Mage's Rescue, instant speed stuff. It's not a seam rep or sheltered. They definitely would have used it, I think, right? All right, well, for starters, this card can be replaced. This card can't based on my hand, so I think I'm gonna just do one of these. Another Badger Mole Cub is very interesting. I think we're gonna use it. Okay. And then we'll tap this for red. That seems pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. If I pump this up again, I mean, we're just gonna trade it with this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I play this or not? I think so, right? I think so. Okay, and then do we pump up the Weaver to 9? Or do we pump something else up? I think we pump something else up here because again, I think I'm blocking with the Weaver here on this one. I'm really just hoping and praying for that sheltered soon. I mean, it's all gonna come down to that. Another flying creature, lovely. When this creature dies, target creature you control explores, and they just took my Weaver. Nice. That'll probably do it. That will more than likely do it. I'm gonna have to block with Halana. You hate to see it. Now, even if I were to top deck a Shelter by Ghost, hypothetically taking this, they have another 6/6 flyer I have to worry about, which is probably too much for me to deal with. Okay, more counters potentially. Darn it. How about a third Badgermole Cub? That'll work. That'll work. At this point, we need to ban like 50 plus cards. Over half the cards can even become playable. Badgermole dud. Yeah, that was not when you want a Badgermole Cub there. 6 mana turn 3 is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's all right, I guess. I've seen better. I've seen people get like 9 mana by turn, what, 3? 1 second, guys. All right, we are back. All right, we got the Weaver down with the Badgermole Cub with an Ouroboros. I mean, this is about as fast of a start as you can hope for here. Except it's not anymore. It's okay, we still get the Ouroboros, and I'm just gonna put as much pressure as I can and see what we can do. I mean, the opponent though could hit us with a Day of Judgment or like a split up. I hope not, but it's a possibility. Just, I mean, Collector's Cage would be really bad too. Honestly, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Send it. Everybody go. They're down to 2 mana, so I mean, they're kind of stuck right now. Nope. They get a Collector's Cage too, right? Just cause it's my lucky day. I mean, just as bad. It's just as bad as a Collector's Cage, that's for sure. Fun. Double fun. Oh, that's a good card. Let's go red. All right, so they're down to 6 here. Wow, I'm only gonna be able to hit them for 5 next turn. Maximum, of course, assuming they don't deal with the Badgermole Cub, which I'm sure they will. Okay. Voice of Victory is an interesting one there. Shelter by Ghosts, why not? They know about the Halana, they know about the land. We just unload here and see what happens. All right, do they attack? They don't attack. And I draw a land. That'll do it. That'll do it. Nothing like another land there on that spot. Tough. Oof, what a good start. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. It doesn't get much better than that. It happens, man. It happens. Gets another sheltered guaranteed. Yeah, probably. More than likely, they probably did. Yeah, of course they had a split up. I was already banking on like Collector's Cage hitting us, so a split up was like, it didn't really surprise me that much. Yeah, that didn't surprise me. Split up. I mean, split up. I kind of anticipated a split up too early on, but it's tough. I mean, what do? Do I like swing in like just with like half my creatures there just to be on the safe side? I mean, hypothetically, if I would have swung in with just half of them, I probably would have won the game the following turn. But I couldn't bank on that, man. I couldn't like gamble away all that damage potentially for them to have a split up. And not only that, the craziest part about that was they needed a land drop, and the land drop had to specifically be a white source. That's the craziest part to me. And they found it. They hit their land drop perfectly. after struggling to hit it the turn before, you know? Bad luck. We have a pretty strong start here. Opponent also on Badger Mole Cub. You know what? Let's do this for red. I'm not gonna play Halana this turn though. I'm gonna go Shelter to take their Badger Mole Cub. I can't even play Mikey though, huh? Sure. Destroy artifact or enchantment. Nice. Well done. It's a good card. I'm gonna do it again. And no attacks. I mean, they're already down to the Ouroborid. I guess the Shelter by Ghost probably wasn't the play. Maybe it was like just to keep progressing my board faster, but definitely gonna get down Halana here. Have to. I think we can keep pace though. I think we can keep pace. If I swing in with this, they can't trade, but I 1 2 1 2 1 2. I guess I can't really block anything next turn anyways. I was like, surely they don't block there, right? That'd be crazy. That'd been a crazy block. Always pressure the opponents to start like that. There's a risk and you have to take it. Yeah. Oh, that's a really good. Oh my God, they found a second one. Ay, ay, ay. Let's give the counters to the life gain, of course. So I've got a 12, 11 now, but that doesn't matter. Like, none of this matters, man. None of it matters. Double Ouroborid, and I mean, here goes that run thing again, guys. Like, we run good, we run bad. We run good, we run bad. I mean, guys. Reclamation Sage to get back their Badger Mole Cub there. I'm thinking we're playing Simic Badger Mole, right? Which we are. We are playing Simic Badger Mole. It's like, I think of all the possibilities of cards they could have. I think if I take the Badger Mole, slow them down, I'm going to more than likely take the lead in the game and really get far ahead of them once we slow them down a little bit with the Badger Mole Cub. Worst case scenario, they play another Badger Mole Cub, but no, they play Reclamation Sage, destroy my Shelter, get back their Badger Mole Cub. And yeah, it just, I mean, my biggest mistake there, I think, was playing this for red early on, because I could have gotten down Mikey maybe to draw some more cards. I don't know, man. I couldn't have anticipated that. I could not have seen that coming. I guess if you really look up the deck list, like the proper one on like whatever, MTG Goldfish or whatever, check out the meta. It's like, I think that deck runs 1 or 2 copies of those. Like, so maybe, I guess it makes sense, but what would you say your favorite deck of all time is, regardless of the format? Regardless of the format, favorite deck of all time. I used to play, okay, so it's a long time ago, but I used to play these token decks in Mardu. What was the card? Merriment, I think is the card's name. It would spawn a random token, like a completely random token every single turn. And I would play that card in almost every single video that we did for like 2 months straight. And it was one of my favorite cards of all time. And I think that was it's got to be one of those forms of or versions of those decks. I love that card so much. Let's get down this and this. It's mono green landfall. It really comes down to whether or not they have the Hydra here on this next turn, which way things have been going today, I imagine they do. I imagine we're gonna get Hydra here. The Mardu Butcher's token of Horde was my favorite deck. Oh, Yoink and Sack. That's a good one. Hey, look it, guys. What did I say? They had a Hydra, just like I said they would. Good game. This one's another one that we just lost because Hydra's gonna go nuclear. Absolutely nuclear. Actually, yeah, tap you. Because defensively, Ouroboros does a lot more for me here. So we know they have Snakeskin Veil. Obviously, they're hanging on to that right now, so got to keep that in mind. Outlaws Merriment. Yes, Outlaws Merriment. That's the card. I've won 9 games in a row, then all of a sudden lose 7 in a row, and my deck is just won't work all the time. I know, it's weird, man. It's so strange. It can't be random. I know, it feels pretty targeted sometimes. Like, what is this? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about, guys? What are we talking about? I'm switching decks again. I mean, it's... I don't know. I don't know. I'm going full control, guys. I'm sorry. We're going full control. What are we thinking? Let me see. Is this the one I want? This is the one that works off kin binding and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to play this deck. Sorry, guys. This might be boring, but I need to get some wins. I have to start getting some wins on the board, and doesn't seem like anything seeming to be effective at the moment, so gotta go full control here. Villain's arc begins. I know. I mean, I have to win games. I have to like at least get something going, you know. I've been at the bottom of platinum for these last 2 or 3 days, just struggling. I got all these wins. I actually almost got to diamond. I was like 1 tier away, and I was like yesterday, I was like, okay, I guess we can start working on some new stuff. We're almost to diamond. Boy, was that the worst mistake I ever made in my life. All right, so we're up against Demir Mill. Okay, I'll take it. See that? We're the fastest aggro deck you've ever seen. I don't know why they conceded there. That was weird. No idea. Hear me out, cats. I'm telling you, I would have no problem playing cats right now. I wouldn't, but I need to make an update on it. I don't want to play the newer version we made. I want to make another version of it. So in due time, we will play cats again, I promise. If you guys want, I'll make a cats video again for Monday. It's definitely on the list of things to do, but all right, so it looks like another landfall deck, maybe. I'd like to at least have the option maybe of the counter spell on 2. I know Authority of Consoles is good, but I don't know if it's gonna be that good. Oh, it's not. It's Delirium. Graveyard stuff, huh? Weird. I knew it was coming at some point. Yeah, that can be countered. And it gets the exile, which is really nice because it's something that can reoccur from the graveyard again, so it'd be good to get rid of that. Only to a tapped creature. Let's just play it and get down a 1/1 to block against the 33 in case they attack next turn. Derek, thank you so much for the sub, man. I appreciate that. Welcome to the team. All right, well, we got our draw engine next turn, but it's probably going to get blown up by something. What does that do? Nice. Okay, yeah, definitely going to do this. Draw a card. It's a good card. I'll take it. I will take it. It's great removal. We may want to get this Authority of Consoles down though soon because it plays pretty well with the Ajani. Because Ajani can blow something up as long as it's tapped, right? think I have some graveyard hate in this deck. I need to think about that for a minute, but I think there's some graveyard hate. Hopefully we can find it. It's been a little while since I played this deck, so I don't remember exactly, but this is my try-hard best of 3 deck. Maybe we should play best of 3, actually. Okay. I don't love this. Oh no, the milling. Okay, good. It doesn't take the beastie above the 3 still. They don't. Well, actually, that's an instant card going to the graveyard, right? So that does take it. It does. Oh man. Well, that's a bummer. Oh my goodness. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. Where are my land drops? Nothing like switching to control with 26 lands, I believe, and only getting 3 lands. I'm like 90% sure this deck has 26 lands. It's just how my day has been going. I think best of 3 is probably the best option for me right now because it's been one of those days testing the old patience. If this has 24 lands, I think I'm not. I don't know. I mean, does it? I could have swore I had 26. I don't know. Doesn't really matter though, does it? Doesn't really matter when you're sitting on 3. Does Omen or Adventure count as a card type? I'm going to check. A card type? No, not a, well, yeah, no, not a type. All right, well, they destroy my caretaker talent, which, to be fair, it doesn't surprise me. It's been out there just collecting dust for 5 turns now, so it was bound to be answered. You just gotta laugh sometimes, guys. You just gotta laugh at it. It is what it is. Shake it off. It is what it is. I can't even get the Pinnacle Star Cage down to take care of the Beastie because I just don't have enough mana to consume per turn. Each turn I've got a new problem to deal with only 3 mana to work with. Return target card. Okay, so that goes to the graveyard. That's a big creature. Don't love that. Don't love that. Oh man. Iceberg. Now, we know that this probably gets blown up eventually by another one of these dragons, but we'll see. Smuggler Surprise just to mill out again and bring back a creature? Seems kind of crazy not to play that for its full cost here next turn because they're gonna have a lot of mana to work with, you know? It's like you could have played it for its full amount, but all right, at least this is looking fantastic now. And now we've stabilized, I think. I mean, maybe not though. I mean, they have the cottage out there to attack into me, so that's not good. That brings things back from the graveyard. So guys, I promise you, I'm like 90% sure I have at least 4 lands in the deck. I think. I'm willing to guarantee that I have at least 4 in the deck, but who knows? Who knows? I could be wrong. Maybe I only run 3. It's been a little while since I played the deck. I might have only put 3 in the deck. You know what? I think I've only put 3 lands in the deck now that I'm thinking about it. Lands are overrated anyways. They really are. They really, really are. Best of 3. Let's play best of 3. Not that best of 3 even would have made a difference in that game. you know, you don't get lands, you don't get lands. Yes, just 3 is enough. Usually 3 is enough if I'm running Badger Mole Cub, but in a control deck, probably not. What's a land? I don't know. I wouldn't know. Ask the opponent. They would know more than me. Good morning, Swayze. Good luck on the ladder climb today. Pfft, where was your good luck about an hour ago? There's around a 10% chance of not drawing a land there. Awful luck. Yeah. I mean, don't tell me the chances. You're just gonna make me more mad. Standard is way over the place. 1-on-1 are too random and 3-3 are too long. I know, right? I know. It's tough, man. It's tough to decide. Do you want to play an hour game or do you want to possibly go on one of the most mind-bending runs of your life? Well, looks like the queue's not working now. I might get a draw here. Swayze's Calyx deck was the first video I saw of his. It was a good time. Calyx was a really fun one, man. Calyx, that card was awesome because you guys know how much I love enchantments. I play enchantments a lot. Enchantments in general are some of my favorite card types, and Calyx being able to copy them. I mean, that used to be our duplication card, you know? We play duplication all the time. And it had to be a land that comes out tapped. I know, right? Ain't that the truth? You know what's so funny too is, didn't we start with 3 lands in the hand? I think we started with that. So silly, man. Stay positive, Swayze. I'll try. I'm trying. You can only be punched in the head so many times before you get a headache, you know? Bars. All right, let me just counter their artist talent here. Come on, artist talent. Give me the artist talent. Nothing like Is It Lessons to start this one off in best of 3. Oh my gosh, they didn't play anything. Savage. I don't know. I think Authority of Consoles, and then it looks like they're probably holding like a Make Disappear, I think. I mean, that's got to be the only reason why they took damage there, right? They paid life for that. So Make Disappear seems like the move for them there. Another Grand down, that's fine. We like that. I'm telling you guys, if I play this, it's gonna get hit with Make Disappear. Like, I'm like very, very certain of that, but maybe that's what we have to do. This can take care of the monuments and the artist talents. I think we try it. I know it's gonna get countered. I know Make Disappear is for sure gonna hit this, but it's definitely worth getting it out of their hand, I guess. Because we're not guaranteed another land drop next turn. If we were, I would maybe hold it, but interesting. That's the turn. Man, this Grand is annoying. Yeah, I think that's worth countering. Yeah. It's one less lesson in their graveyard to pump up the Grand's abilities. And they're struggling to hit their land drops, so I want to keep them on no lands here. Okay. And a Storm Chaser's Talon, huh? Okay, that's fine. That means no Make Disappear, or no Quench. It'll quench you or whatever the heck. We'll do this. I'm waiting for one more land though. Story of my life. I'm just trying to get this kin binding down. We have to be on 24 lands. There's no way I'm running 26 because I've never had this issue running 26 in my life. There's no way. Maybe I should consider running 26 though. We had a feeling that was coming sooner or later. Man, I really want to go get a land drop, but I just can't. I can't let this monument cook. I cannot let it cook. Artist talent, equally annoying. Thank God we finally hit the flipping land drop. All right, we've got kin binding down, guys. GG's, we should have this now. We should have this now. That's fine. Discard a card. Are they discarding the card in their hand? They do not. I didn't think they would. I mean, it's not a land. We know it's not a land. Nice. We like that. Everything becomes cheaper though. I don't love that. All right, we're drawing cards. Our draw engine's online. All right, so no more lies, ready to roll. Hopefully they try to play another monument here. Highly doubtful though. That's fine. We let that go. That's fine. They don't discard a card. I think it's a monument. It feels like it might be a monument here. They did throw one away earlier, which might indicate they have two. Let's see. Seam Rip's really good here. That takes the talent away. Give me that. All right, we're gonna just pass. And it's another burn spell. I mean, sure. I don't really care. I mean, you're losing value over time. I'm just waiting patiently, and kin binding's gonna keep producing tokens, so. I'm really glad we decided to exile this, because if they would have brought this back now, it would have been really bad. Yeah, definitely countering that, my friend. Nice. Okay. I am just gonna draw a bunch of cards off of this. I don't think I have any graveyard hate in the main deck, actually. I think I have it all in the sideboard. I'm surprised they go boomerang tactics there instead of pulling something back from the graveyard, but I guess there's really nothing. Yeah, there's nothing for them to pull back. It's actually the right move. I do need to add the graveyard hate. I also think I have High Noon in the sideboard, so we can add that as well. Caretakers and an Elspeth are amazing. Hopefully it lands. It does land. GG's, let's go. Woo. No more best of one. No, I think I'm done with best of one for now. I'm a little over it right now. Okay, yeah, it's only 24 lands, which explains a lot. We definitely have some really good cards in this deck, though, that we can add here. So High Noon for sure is coming in. And I think this can go. And I think, what else do we want to add? Rest in Peace, right? I think that's pretty solid. The rest of the deck looks really good. I just need to figure out what I want to cut, though. I guess one Ajani, one stock up, maybe. I don't know. I guess No More Lies isn't as good either. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. All right, I think we do that. That's fine. Watch out for the new card, Cool But Rude. Cool But Rude, they add that in this deck? I didn't even know people were playing that card in this deck. That makes sense, though. It's so refreshing to see Lessons get dunked on. I hate that deck. I know. I just want to see new stuff, you know, and it's nice to just take out some of these old meta decks that are ready to retire, you know? We got to get rid of them. What is the token doubler that can warp? Why don't you use it in this deck? The token doubler that warps. Oh, the Angel. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, you could run that in this deck, but I don't really I don't really love that idea. It's kind of a win more. Elspeth does enough for us. All right, I don't love the idea of, yeah, High Noon's gonna get countered, huh? High Noon's gonna get countered, so I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Okay. I hope they play a monument here and I can just take it. That'd be nice. Grand. Okay. High Noon time. Spell Snare? Are you... What? Why are we running Spell Snare against me? Like, who puts that in the deck against me? Like, I guess they want to Spell Snare my No More Lies, but I haven't really given them any reason to think Spell Snare would be a good card, I thought, but okay. To each their own. All right, Ajani, come on down. Unfortunately, we're going to be giving Ajani away here, but I need to get rid of Grand, so it is what it is. I've got Kin Binding, so it'll work fine. That was a pretty good Spell Snare, though. High Noon was the card. That was the one I was hoping for. That's a really good find. I'm going to bank on this landing because I don't think they have the counter spell, but I could be wrong. And I was very wrong. I mean, they would have been able to answer that regardless, so whatever. I need to get this down next turn. I have to. Okay, that's fine. I don't love it, but that's fine. It doesn't draw 3, so can't be too upset with that. Come on. Yes! Yes. I think that'll do it, honestly. That's that shuts down their Storm Chaser's talent from being able to plus and getting any value out of it. Lovely. All right. We're just gonna create a fish token here, do some chump blocking, draw a card, that kind of stuff. That's fine. We don't care about that card. Cool But Rude is probably my favorite card from the TMNT set so far. I think it's very powerful. It's like it's a card I definitely don't want to see on the board. Like it, when I see it enter the battlefield, I honestly get a little bit like, ugh, I just lost a game. It's such a hard card to deal with. It burns out the opponent so fast. I really think I should be saving this. Another rest in peace. Not what I wanted there. All right, let's create another fish token. Ay. Okay. I guess I could bring this up to block with this next turn, but I don't love that idea. I am just gonna copy this. Or not. Or it's gonna get hit with a burn spell. That's cool too. Okay, sure. Might as well play a second one here just because they might bounce the first one off the battlefield. So let's get it out of our hand. Always been a brewer and it's rough out there. Yeah, it's very rough out there, man. It's standard being such a big card pool now, like having such a big card pool, it's very difficult to get anything going when, you know, the meta moves as quickly as it does. Surely not, man. Surely not. Can a guy catch a break here? Can I catch a break, please? What a perfectly timed disdainful stroke, huh? Their counter spells have come at the absolute most opportune times. It's crazy. All right, let's draw another card. Another iceberg is cool. We'll pass the turn. I mean, I'm looking for the monuments, the artist talents, things like that I can take with the iceberg. I'm not really looking forward to taking, you know, an otter with it, but if I have to, eventually I will. Hopefully this will just work though. All right, one otter down. Another rest in peace. What are we doing, Shuffler? What are we doing? Are you working for the enemy right now? Because it feels like you're working for the enemy at the moment. All right, pass the turn. Another Storm Chaser's talent. That's fine. These Storm Chaser's talents don't matter to me. They really don't. Not unless they try to work them up to pumping up to the max. Okay, do they see this again or no? That makes me nervous, like they might have something here. Doesn't seem like they do though. Weird. I guess they just forgot about that. It's good. It's good. Caretakers is good. I'll take another one of these. And then something tells me that they're gonna burn this guy if I try to copy him. So let's just do the safe thing here and create a new one. Okay, counterspell's solid. It's getting tough though, man. It's getting tough. I don't think they have any way to throw a fireball at my face, except for that. That's probably the only way. I just thought about that. Okay, no way for them to discard a card, it looks like, which is good. All right, let's make sure we're prepared next time and leave mana open just in case they try that again. All right, I am going to gamble here. I don't really want to take any more damage from my fish tokens being generated. Perfect. Seam Rip's good. And just like that, we're back. I think I like that idea. All right, so that leaves me with the counter spell and it leaves me with the iceberg. So I think we've got this one. Sorry, Sergio, but I think we got this one. I don't know. I mean, they're going to pump that up. That's fine. Eventually trying to work their way into the max on that so I can steal it with this in response. I'm going to go look for like an Elspeth or an Ajani here. I'm gonna leave a lot of mana open. I just want one card. I don't really need a whole lot here. That's even better. I've got a counter spell to help with the Disdainful Stroke this time. Go ahead, show me Disdainful Stroke. A negate or something crazy, right? Okay, so we've got 2 mana plus the additional 3. Okay, so I have enough to counter and hold the iceberg open without taking damage from this, of course. So I think we're about as safe as you can get here. The talent, I'm guessing, is the play. No, they play an artist talent. Sure. I'm gonna go ahead and just take that, if you don't mind. All right, GG's. Let's go, we won. First game of best of 3, and we come out of the gates hot with 2 dominating wins there. Aren't counters and removal good fun? Counters and removals good fun. I know. They're not really, but you know what? I gotta do what I gotta do sometimes. Running Disdainful Stroke is definitely a choice. I know, right? Very surprising, but it worked out really well. Oh man, Popper on Arena would be the best thing ever. Only during midweek events it's on here. I didn't even know that. I don't play any Popper, so I wouldn't know, but that was one heck of a grind. Yeah, it was. That was a tough one. Is Popper a really good format or what? It seems like we're getting a lot of people who want to see Popper in Arena. Interesting. What I mean, I don't even really know the difference between all these sets or these formats, by the way. I mean, I got a lot to learn when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't know the difference between Pioneer, Popper, you know, Historic, whatever. Like there's There's so many. I know historic. I kind of got the gist of the historic and stuff like that because of the historic brawl that's on here, but hey, we got a one lander. Pioneers on there, but not Popper. Okay, so this hand looks a lot better. Not great, but it looks a lot better. Popper is only commons and uncommons, no rares or mythics. Oh, really? That does sound actually really fun. What the heck? Okay, I didn't know that. That's really cool. I definitely see the appeal on that. Popper is the best format besides draft. I do like a good draft, I will say. I do like a good draft. The opponent, I have no idea what they're playing yet, but it feels obviously like Is It Lessons again, but I definitely think the opt is not something you'd see every day. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It could be artifacts. Is it artifacts maybe? I don't know. Bum, 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 bum. I play historic because I play Phyrexian with Norn. Elish Norn, man. And that's a card. That's a card I'd love to see again, man. Elish Norn was amazing. I used to play that card all the time. I mean, we basically got Elish Norn in standard now with was it like Vocalist, but all right, so the talent's down. I've seen what, 3 ops or something like that. Yeah, a sleight of hand, 2 ops. Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. This is elementals, isn't it? Maybe not. I thought this might be elementals with the with like the Eddie Merc crab and stuff. Do I allow it? I don't think I really want to allow that, right? Yeah, another one? I mean, if we get him to use up 2 of them here, that'd be kind of good. Okay. All right, we'll take it. I think the rest of their hand is maybe draw spells then, maybe, or effects, like ops and stuff. I don't know. I need another land though, so I can get the consult the star charts out for the full 4 mana. Nice, lovely. Still no place from the opponent. I mean, the rest of their hand has to be pump spells then, right? It has to be. Their hand must be packed with pump spells and they're trying to one-shot us. I betcha. Not too shabby. Which means that we've really got to make sure we do the star cage here, because I know it's only 1 creature, but I think it might be worth it. Actually, this can take care of it. But they've got prowess, right? Which is going to pump its toughness as well. Yeah, I think we play the safe route here and we just go star cage. Otter prowess, yeah, that's what it's looking like. I definitely think they have enough firepower to one-shot us though, so we got to be very careful. Very, very careful. Because if I had gone a Johnny there, for instance, they would have probably pumped the otter up enough to protect it. Okay, this one doesn't actually, its toughness doesn't get much bigger when a Johnny hits its 4 damage, so we should be okay here. Unless they have the pump spells that obviously pump its toughness, but we'll see. What's it gonna be? And I guess if we get a couple pump spells out of their hand here, kind of worth it, right? That's fine. We didn't necessarily need the Ajani, so that's fine. Nice. Okay, I think that's a big deal, right? I mean, they might be out of creatures here. I mean, it seems like they've gotten pretty lucky with just top decking these creatures every time. So yeah, eventually they're gonna run out, right? There we go. Looks like they've run out. Elspeth? Counterspell, huh? Okay. I was like, we haven't seen a counter yet, so I feel pretty confident, but something felt like the counterspell there. 4 damage, that's fine. We might as well do this now because we're going to get 2 tokens for it with Elspeth on the field, and we know they probably have another burn spell or something, so I think we're looking pretty good here. Oh, they wild ride my own tokens. Yeah, those are what I expected them to have. Something that pumped up creatures, you know? I mean, they could just concede here and we can get to the next game, but if they want to be silly, they can, I guess. Anyone have a link for the deck list so I can see what he's playing? This deck looks cool. It's just an Azorius Control deck. Literally, it's just all control. We're playing best of 3, so you can see it now. So otters. What are we thinking? I'm thinking high noon for sure, right? High noon for sure. Maybe the Get Lost. I know that the Rest in Peace could be pretty good because they've got some Harmonize spells, but I don't think it's worth running. I actually think Day of Judgment can get back down. Actually, I should probably just do this because they've only got small creatures, right? I mean, yeah, that seems pretty good. I think it's pretty good. It's all tiny creatures, right? So if Bolus is coming back in the Reality Fracture, bringing back Elishnorn would be pretty cool too. Bolus was another one. I know that's a fan favorite too. They use a lot of 1 CMC cards in that deck, specifically for prowess. Yeah. Could be using wait, hold on. Could be using the ranked for daily quests. Sup, Swayze and crew. What's going on, Nico? How you doing? All right, let me mulligan this hand. Oh my gosh. Surely not, right? Authority, I guess. Okay, that's tough. That's tough. Have you played any Raiders? I haven't played Magic in a few months because of it. Are you talking about Arc Raiders? Yeah, I'm pretty obsessed with Arc Raiders. Yes, I've been playing it a lot. That was a really good top deck right there. Yeah, I've been playing Arc Raiders quite a bit. I'm probably gonna play right after this is over, actually. Probably eat some lunch and then play some Arc Raiders. Ouch. Aha, look what I drew. Look what I drew. I feel a little bad. I feel like we've really got like a really good hand again for this opponent. And you know, we did mulligan twice though to get it, so I guess we earned it, but good. Took a little break from Magic playing Ark Survival Ascended. Bro, it's awesome. I would love to watch you stream that. That's so cool to hear, man. Yeah, I love Arc Raiders. I play it with my friends on Friday nights usually. I will play it every now and then on my own just to kind of work my character up and stuff. I just did the expedition for the first time this time around, and I'm trying to build up my benches again. So all right, well, we're gonna have to, man, I don't want to waste this though. It feels like such a waste. All right, well, I don't know why they plotted this because they're only gonna be able to play 1 spell per turn anyways. All right, I guess that's a good spell to have ready to go. All right, we're safe because the Johnny's not going to be able to get ran over by a creature that just entered the battlefield for this 1 turn, right? So Johnny's looking good, except it just got seared, so it's not looking good anymore. But you know, I just need 1 more land here so I can do the Consult the Star Charge for the 4. But I guess it has to be specifically a blue land though, which Okay, that's their only spell for the turn. You don't get to play anything else, my friend. I know it's sad, but hey, we got a blue source. I'll have it enter tap though, because I really can't risk anything here. I've gotta take the slick shot, I think, off the table. Well, again, I guess maybe not. I guess High Noon would have been fine to keep it in check, you know, for another turn. I probably should have gone with the consult the star charts there. That's my bad, because I could have probably got more value out of this by hitting their other show off as well. Bummer. That's a bummer. Mistakes were made. I don't know. Yeah, same here. I missed the first window. Yeah, I did as well. I didn't even quite understand what the expedition was though until recently. Are the expeditions worth it? I don't get to play as often and would like to, so I don't have a lot on my radar. Yeah, in my opinion, I think it's worth it because I don't know. I get bored of games pretty fast, and Arc Raiders was just getting to that point where I was like, okay, I've kind of done everything. And you know, there's not much more to do. And then I did this, and now I feel like the game's brand new again, and I'm working towards my stuff, which is really cool. Like it's giving me things to work towards again. Because once I hit, you know, pretty much almost max level, it was like, what do I even do from here? I think we can get this down. Chosen Solitude with the $20 in the super chats. Chosen, I appreciate that very much, man. Always love the streams. Good day, sir. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the 20. It's been a really rough stream, but I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being here and being part of it, man. I appreciate that a lot. I just lost Elspeth. Thank you though. Thank you for the 20. That's a lot of money, man. I appreciate that very, very much. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna bait them into pumping up their slick shot again, and I'm just gonna blow it up with the High Noon and then play another one. I guess I should have attacked there, but can you describe Arc Raiders? My new paramour wants me to get it, as he also plays it, but I'm not sure if I would enjoy it. Arc Raiders is like a very one-of-a-kind game. I've had like some of the most unique experiences of my life in Arc Raiders, and it's definitely got me out of my comfort zone, because typically in video games, I turn all sort of communication of chat off and stuff like that. But in this game, you're kind of forced into conversating with people. Otherwise, you know, it can get a little bit weird. But it's a really fun community game for the most part. You can choose to be a jerk and shoot people, or like if you want to fight and stuff, you can. Some people might shoot you, and that's kind of really intense as well, because you kind of go in and you bring in your own weapons that you've earned throughout the missions you do and stuff. And if you end up losing or dying, you lose everything that's on you permanently, and you're gonna have to re-earn them again, which can be very stressful when you're just simply walking around and, you know, trying to hopefully people not shoot you. And I've had some really crazy unique experiences though, like I said, in that game. It's very fun. I'm thinking I'd probably go stock up here. I think I lose this one, guys, unfortunately, because of this. I don't really have an answer for that. I guess I could maybe go find, no, yeah, get lost maybe. No way. But yeah, think of Arc Raiders as kind of like a as a shooter game, right? It's a shooter game, whatever. Like, it's not Call of Duty because it's not first person, but like it's a shooter game like Fortnite. You're third person, whatever, but you're actually building a character almost like an RPG, right? You're leveling up a certain character, getting skills, you know, finding new and cool weapons that you can use, and there's a lot more risk because you can lose it all. All right, I think we lost this round. I do like my deck though. I think that I think we have it correct as far as like well, maybe we need to add a few more removal spells. Maybe like less No More Lies and more removable, right? just to eat the creatures off the field over and over again. Seems like the play, right? Yeah, just be relentless with the removal, I think. That'll work. Chosen Solitude with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. You just did a 20. You didn't have to do that, man. I appreciate it very much, though. Guys, please, please, please show some love for the support from Chosen Solitude, man. The 20 and then another 5 gifted for the community. This hand is so scary, man. A 2-lander. Thank you so much, though. I really do appreciate that. A 2-lander, man. I don't know, but I have the high noon, so I guess we try it. I guess we try it. Hopefully they don't have an answer for the high noon now that they've seen it, you know? If you play friendly all the time, are almost 99% likely not to be killed by another person. That's very true. I like when I get into those lobbies where it's like you feel like you're very safe because you haven't shot your gun at people for a long time. But then when I play with my friends, we ruin that pretty fast. My friends, because when you're in duos and trios and stuff, it gets a little more intense. We haven't seen a green source from them very often. I've only seen it like I think one other time. Man, I had a feeling this was gonna happen. I had a bad feeling this was gonna happen. I think we lose this game, guys. I think we lose this game. I've heard great things about Arc Raiders. Might just have to buy it. Love shooting games. Blob, I'm telling you, it's the most fun I've had in a long time playing a new video game. Like, I'm hoping that it feels like this for a while. I think I need to give them something to potentially look at here as another target instead of my face. So let's just give them the Ajani for now. Ben, thank you for the Marty Mob membership. Thank you so much. Appreciate you joining the membership program. I appreciate that very, very much. Oh no, 2 otters. I'm just too slow, man. I feel like they've got off the ground way too fast this time around. Are they gonna attack the Ajani though? That's a big question. Mike, what are we doing, guys? What is going on right now? Thank you so much for the 10, Mike. I appreciate that. Do you play Brawl or Commander? Every now and then I play Brawl. Not so much Commander, but every now and then I do play some Brawl. Thank you so much, though, for the 10. I appreciate you, man. Let's see. I'm definitely going to create a body here. And I think I'm going to just take one of these otters off the board. But the problem is they can pump the otter enough to probably win the game here, huh? Because I can't block it. I can't block it with my 1/1. I'm just realizing that now. Okay, they have to go stock up here, which is a lot of mana consumed for that spell. We might have a shot at this, guys. We might have a shot at this. Oh my god, what are we doing, guys? Mike with the 10 gifted members, man. You guys, this is insane. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted, brother. I appreciate that very much. Oh man, you guys are way too kind, man. I'm gonna take this off the board as well. Okay, sorry, I'm a little stressed out. This game is like got me on the edge of my seat right now, and you guys are being crazy. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Mike, and then now Chosen with another 10. Guys, I'm gonna lose this game. You're distracting me. You're distracting me right now, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I can't emphasize that enough, guys. I appreciate you very much. That means a lot, and it goes a very long way. So thank you. Spell Pierce, really? It's got to be Consider or something, right? It's Spell Pierce. Okay, I guess we'll pay it. I guess we'll pay it. I wanted to play High Noon, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh no. Okay, Storm Chaser's Talent's fine. I have to get this High Noon down, man. Oh man, you guys are insane. Chosen Solitude, Mike, thank you guys again so much for those 10 gifteds. You guys are insane, man. Okay. Let me guess. Spell Pierce again. You're gonna make me pay for this, aren't you? No? Oh, you're trying to Spell Pierce the High Noon. No? You're gonna protect that? Okay, they're gonna protect that. Fair enough. Well, I mean, I can block it though, so that's good. Still gonna go High Noon here. And then we chump block that. Okay, so one spell. That's all I get. All they get is one spell here. Are they gonna plus the talent? They are. What are they gonna grab? Boomerang basics? Oh, to bounce their talent again. That makes sense. To replay it, right? Maybe? I mean, if you bounce the High Noon, I'm just gonna replay it again next turn and you're out of mana for this turn. So I guess it's kind of a win for me, really. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine with me. Chump block that. Hiya. High Noon. Okay, come on. We got this. We got this, man. I don't know. It's definitely a nail biter, that's for sure. Definitely a nail biter. I need like Authority of Consuls, man. That's fine. I've got an answer for that, believe it or not. Wild Ride, does that give haste? But it has Harmonize, so they'd have to tap the creature to play it anyways. Please land. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. That was a huge gamble, but at the same time I didn't really have another answer for that, so glad it worked out. Okay, Slick Shot Show Off. That's their only spell for the turn. That's good. I'm sure they attack, right? Surely they attack. Bounce off or boomerang again. That's fine. Is that sorcery speed? It is. Okay. So they can't play it during my turn. It's good to know. Okie dokie. I can pay for a Spell Pierce. Good. Should take care of that, I hope. I hope. Oh no. That was worst case scenario right there. That was worst case scenario right there. That might have been enough for them to win the game. I wonder. I wonder, man. That might have won him the game. Ay. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for the targeting with the Ajani there. Maybe I should have just created 2 1/1s off the Ajani and then given flying to them. I don't know, man. Yeah, I definitely made a mistake there. That's on me. I lose the game specifically because of that. I should have created tokens with Ajani and then copied those tokens with Caretaker's Talent and then gave flying to all of them, and then there would have been no way for them to deal with all of the problems on the board. Yeah, GG's. Surely, right? Surely it's GG's. That's 5. Only one more spell needed. 1 to the top. That'll do it. Wow, we screwed that one up. I mean, Wild Ride, though, does it give trample? It doesn't give trample. I would have been fine. I would have been fine. I made a mistake, guys. It's on me. I own that. I own that loss. That's 100% on me. I think I played pretty well up until that point, too, which is a bummer. I can't believe it's almost 11 o'clock and we're in like the exact same spot we were to start the stream, which is really a bummer, but I guess speaks to the 50-50 nature of Magic in general. That's tough, man. I need to get back to the drawing board. Ben with another 5 gifted. What is going on? 5 gifted from Ben. Why didn't I hear that one go through? Did I miss that? Maybe I just missed it. Ben, thank you so much for the 5. Did I miss anything else? Oh my goodness, you guys are insane, man. The game I have the most time on besides Arena is Star Trek. Timeline's been playing that since beta over 10 years ago. Huge Star Trek nerd. That's in. I didn't know Star Trek even had a game. I can't stand Spell Pierce. It's such a troll spell. It is pretty troll. Membership's getting landed out. Like, oh man, you guys, I really appreciate you very, very much. What new card is he using? This looks like last week's deck. It was last week's deck. I was playing new decks, but they weren't working out a best of one, so we were just trying to mix it up. I would like to see a Simulacrum deck built with Dawn and Leo. That deck is crazy good. Yeah, that's actually a good point. I haven't explored Simulacrum Synthesizer yet, but I bet you it's pretty darn good right about now. You distracted. Yeah, you distracted me. You guys distracted me. Oh man. Oh my gosh. And then Cilantro coming in with another 5 gifted. Oh man, guys, I'm sorry. I don't want to end the stream on this run that you guys are doing right now, but I do. It's 11 o'clock, so we're a little past my normal time that I would normally do this for. I do have to get some lunch in my system and call the wife because she's gonna call me any minute on her lunch break as well. Have a great weekend. Yeah, you too, Joe. This season's been terribly up and down. I'm gonna get it together, man. I'm gonna go on some runs here. I'm gonna figure some stuff out. There are some really cool deck lists that I have in mind that I haven't tried yet, that I haven't gotten around to. So hopefully next week we get some solid bangers and, you know, hopefully make it to Mythic at some point next week. We'll see. But Soggy Cilantro, seriously, thank you for the 5 again, brother. I can't even catch up with chat right now. Allows you to play through Star Trek Voyager and choose actions and change the crew. It's fun and hard. Food is important. It is important. It is. Demir self bounce. Oh, I'm glad you said that. I actually forgot. I need to put down in my notes. There's another self bounce deck too that I wanted to try out. I think self bounce will actually be so good. Let me write that down. Self bounce. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try a Mardu self bounce deck again soon because we got some of these new sneak cards that I think are gonna help a lot. But guys, thank you. Get Chinese food. I think I'm gonna get a chicken burrito. I've been getting chicken burrito a lot lately. It's kind of my go-to. But guys, thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for sticking with me on this stream. I know it was a rough one. They're not always great. This one was definitely one for the books that I would like to forget about. But here is the deck list we were just playing with. It's a peer control deck, guys, if you're interested. But it's I call it mirror tokens because we're running mirror form. Or not mirror form. What were we running? I forget why I call this one mirror. It's been a while. Anyways, that's gonna do it. This is the deck list for you guys, and we'll see you guys on the next stream. Maybe something this weekend if I have some time. I know I have a couple birthday parties for some kiddos we gotta go to, but hopefully after that, we'll see ya. Peace, guys.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, FTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's custom to cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. He got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, FTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Yeah, all of the time.